Hello and welcome back to Strange Hungers. Tazriel and Vice, you complete your watch. We have space for a middle watch in here. Matthias, you said you are taking the last one.
I am.
And I had said Kiara would take that with him.
Okay.
Arden can do middle. Is it still light outside?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. You don't have to.
Arden you can do it alone with Darren if you want.
Yeah, I'll send Darren for it. I have to go do something anyway.
Yeah.
I had to go do something before I sleep, and then I'll sleep through Barden's watch and Matthias's watch.
Okay. Awaish, what are you doing before you head to bed?
Awaish has this 3rd level spell slot from their short rest, burning a hole in their pocket. And so before they go to sleep, they venture off a little further into the woods. They heavily consider sending a message to their other friend who speaks Susaroon. But at the last moment, their mind turns to the gravity storm and the way that it felt. And the way that it felt like being back home. And they are briefly hit with something inexplicable, very deep homesickness. And they cast sending to their father instead. You're getting a little bit of feedback on your side, Alex. Do you have a fan running? Yeah. Sorry, babe. They cast it, take a bit of a deep breath. Good quote, Bobby. Did you receive the gold? Spend it correctly. How is the farm? I miss watching sunsets with you and Amara. Tell them hello. And let's it send.
Release that spell across that long distance. The furthest you've been from home. There's a smile in the voice. Ik zag me in zonne. I saw the most wonderful piece in the market. Thought of you. Didn't buy it. Thank you. Travel well. Let us know if you need anything.
You kind of clear their throat for a moment, scrub at an eye, and walk back to camp. See that Barden is taking the next watch, and say, Darren can keep with you.
Oh, only if he likes.
Yeah, all right. You hear that in your head. Barden
He's
and
fine.
Okay. Hey there, bud. Just all pats beside her on the
I'll stay over here.
Ride him. Oh. Okay. Whatever you like.
The book, sort of like, almost like a monkey, just like hanging these paper little tentacles off of a tree above you.
Nimble for a lad who can fly.
I can do a lot more than fly.
Ooh. Love to see it someday.
You'd have to get very lucky.
I live in hope.
Hmm.
Shall I roll for-
Yeah, you can give me perception. If you want to give me perception for Darren, you can also have him investigate the area if you want to see if he just like finds anything cool. But
Me? Or
no, Darren.
I was about to say.
One moment. I'm just checking something really quickly. Can I have Darren investigate Barden instead?
What meaning like moving over towards her and like trying to look at things?
I think now I'm going to pontificate on a characterization, and you can agree with me or not, Alex, because like I said, the control of Darren is not in my purview. But I think Darren knows from just being in Oasia's head the thoughts that they've been thinking, and might in this moment be like, I could prove that I am good investigative adventurer and investigate some of these things for my friend.
I love that.
And I don't know how he would go about doing it, if he tries to like pretend to be nicer, if he just tries to like survey from a distance. I don't know what his vibe would be. That's up to you. But I'll do investigation.
Barden, are any of your... Yes.
That was an 8 for my perception.
8. Excellent. You were sleeping with Kiara. Are any of your possessions over by Kiara? Have you like taken off some of your clothing or anything like that?
The bag might be by Kiara.
Darren only
But the
got
sword is
11
on
for
me.
Investigation.
Oh, but
He's a baby.
Okay. Barden, you're just kind of keeping an eye out, keeping focused. There are people passing. You just hear the noises from a sort of a distance of people traveling along this road.
I think she also just keeps blinking, just worried. Like maybe things will change if she doesn't focus right. So she's concentrating on making sure the world stays as it is, she thinks.
Darren, with your perception and Darren's passive stealth, I believe, or passive stealth, I guess he could make a stealth check as well. Yeah, give me a stealth check for him. I think that would be good.
Baby making stealth.
He's tiny.
He got a 12 to stealth.
Okay, so Darren, at one point, like you look up towards where he was in the tree barn, and you just don't see him anymore. You hear like some rustling as he had flapped away, and then like you just kind of out of the corner of the eye, he starts like kind of swinging around overhead the camp. So you're not really necessarily paying that much attention. Darren lands over by Kiara. As he lands, those wings fold up inside, and these sort of like tiny little spider legs, these thin little paper things where he sort of like crawls over with the book moving, and kind of like pulls and tugs very slowly at this satchel, the wrappings, your father's scarf. Barden pulls that out, just like, Kiara.
I make a perception check?
Sure. Make it with disadvantage because you are unconscious. Actually, you are unconscious, but I'll give you sort of a disadvantage perception check just to see if Darren like startles you or something.
The reason I ask is because Kara has a canonical habit to wake up at the funniest times and see things.
I know that
around her.
I know that I've also seen folks rule that for sleeping you just have to beat passive perception.
Yeah.
I don't know if you would
What is Kiara's
use that,
passive?
but
Passive.
But I don't. So yeah, Darren didn't beat the passive. So I'll say, I do like the passive for that because you're not actively getting to look at things. So Darren's like pulling this scarf out and sort of like looking inside Barden's bag, and then one little like spider leg just kind of pokes Kiara accidentally as he like pulls the flap open, just like brushing you, you know, when something crawls along your arm when you're sleeping.
Yara will say, "Now that isn't very nice, is it?"
Darren moves kind of like towards you for a second, Kiara. Crawls over onto your leg a little bit. And you hear it. You like to keep secrets.
I'm very good at them.
Are you? I'm also very good at secrets. Barden. She's weird.
So are you.
I'm only weird because you've never met anyone like me.
What about Barden? Have you met anyone like her?
Yes, but they were all boring before. Yara. Do you want to help me find something?
Depends on what.
I'll show you something neat.
If it's a magic draped, that's not exciting. But since you are full of secrets, I would
His
drape.
pages ruffle. I know something very interesting. The eye on the cover sort of like blinks and rolls around, and he like crawls over to sort of like your shoulder and face, so this book can like whisper next to you.
Yeah.
I can pick up sometimes more things than most people. I know something very interesting.
Okay.
Close your eyes.
I'll close one.
One's good enough for me.
She'll close the one closer to Darren.
Mm-hmm. When all of you are sleeping, I don't have to. When you close your eyes, sometimes you glow. But not in a way that other people could see. But I can see it.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Only in certain places, and only sometimes. You did it again recently. It's like there's a thread that quivers.
Will you tell me the next time it happens?
If you help me.
Okay.
Nice. I want to know. Barden. She knows someone that my friend has become interested in. Do you think she has any letters from him? Or notes? Or books?
Barden does everything in writing, as far as I can see, so probably.
I don't want her to notice, but if you could maybe look in a book or see if you can find something with the Silverhawk name on it. I would like that.
You know I'm terrible at being sneaky, right?
Then maybe you can just ask.
Could just ask.
Thank you.
Yeah. Just as a general note, Darren, sometimes asking is better.
Yeah.
People are less likely to get incredibly pissed off at you if you ask compared to sneak.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's more fun to sneak around.
Yeah. I wish I could. I just can't. Probably the glowing thing.
Well, you have a lot of flesh.
Hey, was that a fat joke?
No, I don't have any.
I was joking. I know it wasn't. Just.
I'm a book. I don't know what jokes are.
Oh, buddy.
That was a joke. All right, good night.
Good night.
I think
Boy.
towards the end,
He crawls
towards the
back
end
up
of
and flaps away.
towards the end
Yeah.
of my thing, I'm gonna reach back for my bag because I realized I needed to write a letter. So yeah, Barden's just, I think that's just after fucking Darren has left, and just be like,
Immediately.
just like gently going over, is Kiara gone back to sleep?
Absolutely.
Just very gently, just
Kiara is a hair trigger napper. Thank you very much.
and since it's quiet, according to Barden's site, she's starting to write a letter to Taz's friend, SK, and just wants to get that done.
Nice. The final watch, Matthias and Kiara.
Do I have
Pardon,
my
you
long
can go.
rest already?
Yeah.
Ooh, shit.
So for this long rest, what you're going to do is you will regain spell slots, but you need to spend hit dice. So you're going to get back half your level in hit dice, and you can spend them. You don't automatically heal, meaning that whatever your level is, 6 or 5, it's going to just be either 3 or 2 for 5, since we're rounding down. So you get 2 hit dice back, and you can spend them. You're not just fully healing it from this fight here.
Okay.
Kiara did spend heals on everyone earlier, so I think
Yeah.
it should generally be decent with hit. We won't have to use all. Is anyone at the point where they have to use all their hit dice? Okay.
All right.
You know what? I'll roll my hit dice after. It's fine.
Sweet.
But we are.
Yeah, the two of you can be woken up by Barden. Barden, you can lay back down, get just a little more sleep. Still a bit
Cuddles
weary.
back up,
Can I?
puts the scarf back in their bag, and just like, oh, left it. Tidies, buckles everything up.
Yeah, PJ?
Can I say that when those two swap off their when they have been swapping and the other ones, I'm cuddling here on the other side, and then it's up and I'm
Hello.
like, pardon?
The two of you awake. Darren goes back next to Awesh.
Huddle.
Huddle book. Okay. Will, Matthias, and Kiara, you can both give me perception.
I'll never roll well. The dice truly hate Matthias so much. It's like, it's wild how much they
You guys can.
dislike
I wish
him.
we had like an app tracker or something, because I feel like you guys consistently roll pretty well, considering some of those group perception checks. We just are always up there.
Well,
Maybe not Stone.
No,
Maybe not
no.
Sloan.
Kiara just ping pongs. There's no middle ground. So she rolled a 11.
Okay, 11.
Here's my magic die.
I technically got I did better than that. I got a 12.
Nice.
Barely.
Okay.
I love it for us.
All right. As you are waking up, looking around, you're sort of, I'd say, the sun, it was just dawn, so like 3 or 4. You do need those 8 hours, so you're cresting into like kind of noon, 1 p.m. for this final watch. The bustling has gotten quite loud. You are further away from people passing by, but it sounds like more than normal. Like, more than normal. When you had originally traveled here, there were some people, like, on the roads. Maybe some kind of renewed guard shift or a new prisoner. But you're not making out more details than that between the two of you. Matthias, since you would be keeping an eye on him, Dorian has been lying to the side. Maybe one of you has like stuck something under his head, like a pack or something.
He's not on the ground. He
No?
has a pillow. He has a bedroll. I'll
put him
sleep
in a
on the
bedroll.
ground if I have to, but we should
sleep
have
on the
enough
ground.
for him. Not gonna fucking put him on the ground.
Yeah, you and Yosef sleep a little bit more uncomfortable. But you
I
managed to get
mean,
some...
the other option is that Matthias could have had Kiara's bedroll since it's not like she was sleeping in her own.
You have single bedrolls, you put them next to each other, and then Oasis just to the side cuddling a book.
Sitting
my
straight up. Now, lying down.
Okay.
Anyway.
Looking over, you can definitely tell that Dorian is pretending to be asleep. And probably has been since you woke up.
I'm just gonna let him
Is he within earshot?
pretend.
Yeah.
Okay, well then Kiara will speak softly. Which they
But I am
generally
keeping an eye on him since I know he's awake.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sure no better or worse than anyone else.
You almost died again.
I know that that's very off-putting to the rest of you, but it happens quite a lot.
It's not off-putting, it's just you're not listening to me. I told you you're not supposed to die right now. You need to listen to me.
Well, since apparently I have some divine insurance, I don't think it's as... If I have to prioritize either my life or somebody else's life, then I will prioritize somebody else's. Though I'll do my best to respect your wishes. Believe it or not, that is me doing my best.
Kiara's gonna reach out to your hand, which has the ring on it, and touch that ring. I assume you're still wearing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she'll say, this is also insurance. But it doesn't work if you're far away from me.
Well, good thing we were in some very tight spaces.
Yeah, but let me paint a picture for you. There I was, standing, getting my hand burned by a statue. And you dropped out of the call. I had no idea what was happening. You were God knows how many feet under me, and I had to throw myself into a tunnel without having any idea of what was going to happen because I had no idea if you were alive or dead.
Which was
I am not a
very,
hero.
very impressive, by the way.
You're the heroes. I am not the hero. Don't make me act like the hero. Don't give me responsibility. Don't let Barden panic and Daz do crazy things and I have to be the voice of reason. No! You're the leader. That's your job. If you're gone, who's gonna lead?
You're right.
Do not make this me putting more responsibility on you. That is not what I'm doing. I'm not saying that your life has to be just leadership and position and all that stuff. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is what Owesh told me, which is I have to take care of myself to take care of everybody else. And that is what I'm telling you.
We're all still learning how to work together. I imagine things will go much more smoothly in the future.
Do you? I think we're a bunch of idiots who don't know what we're doing, but that's okay. I think as long as we take care of each other, I don't think things will stop being crazy given where we're going and what we're going to see. I think it's going to get worse, but I think we can be better.
You don't need to be smart to survive.
I can attest to that. It's true. I'm still here.
Regardless, you either survive or you don't. So, either it will get better or it won't. I happen to think that it will get better, judging by the general trajectory of the past couple of days. Although I have my doubts. But what else can I do? Giving up is not an option, so.
No, I don't want you to give up. I want you to... In fact, I want you to fight and not give up. But I also want you to trust us. You don't have to take it all on yourself.
I trust you. Very much. And me... I fall a lot. I told you, it's not uncommon, but I'm still alive because I've had people who could get me back up. I'm not taking things on because I don't think that you can handle it. Taking things on because I'm fairly confident that the gambles that I'm making will help me win in the end. And we'll all succeed. That looks maybe different than how you're used to. People taking the advice of taking care of themselves, but this is what I can do.
I don't have a things I'm used to. This is all new to me.
Some of this is new to me as well. Certainly have been some interesting things to learn while we've been out. That was a very, very brave action that you took while we were fighting. Very brave.
Felt very stupid at the time. Well, foolish. Felt very foolish at the time.
Brave, stupid, and foolish can blend together quite well. They're very
That's why you don't
complementary.
need intelligence to survive.
Yeah. But there's no one way to make it either. You know, I don't mean to... I'm not trying to preach to anybody.
No, you can. It's fine. I'm here to learn. You know that.
There are a lot of ways to make it. There's no one right way.
I don't know if everybody we're with would agree with that. There's a lot of opinions. All the time.
Yes. but I hold my own opinions as well, so can't exactly fault somebody for having them.
No. It's not the having of opinions that's the issue. It's the insisting yours is the right one. Not that you do that, but...
I think that there's room still for accepting people's beliefs as they are.
Yeah.
Even if you can't agree. With exceptions, obviously. But I'm not a diplomat, so that is not my job, thankfully.
Me neither.
You might be in the future.
I don't know about that. I don't think I would be good at all of that. I don't know what I would be good at, and I guess I'm finding that out on this journey.
I think you could be good at it if you wanted to.
It's hard. Everyone has so many opinions about me before I even open my mouth.
It never stops being that way.
I don't know if I'm smart enough to to work the situation to my advantage.
Then find someone you trust who is.
Well, that's why I have all of you right now, at least.
Not me, I'm probably not the best candidate for that, but...
But I trust you. Even when you make decisions that almost get you killed, I trust you.
And I can fully appreciate what it means to choose to trust somebody even if you don't necessarily agree with them, so thank you. I trust you as well.
Is there anyone you don't trust here?
Trust is difficult. I think, like many things, most people have a very strong opinion about it. Mine is that I don't think that you have to trust somebody 100% with everything to have a good relationship with them, and I think that not distrust, but acceptance is healthy for me personally. I've known a lot of people, I've known a lot of very good people, and I've watched those people do incredibly fucked up things. So, trust, yes, while also acknowledging that anyone is capable of anything with the right influences and pressure. Which is why I was telling you that it's okay to not trust people immediately.
I know, but I think you would make a better political person than you'd think, Matthias. You very deftly avoided my question, but that's okay.
I'm just trying to be truthful. I'm not trying to avoid your question.
It's okay. I know you don't trust everyone right off the bat. That's why I was asking if you had reached that point with anybody else yet. So I'll tell you, for me, as you know, I trust people until they give me a reason not to. Just because that's honestly the only way I want to go through life. And I've had my ups and downs with people, but I think it still serves me well.
Yes. Faults and strengths tend to be two sides of the same coin.
True. Are you ready for what comes next? And she's looking at a sleeping body. Listen, she didn't make that perception check. She thinks he's sleeping.
No.
Fair. Just let us know if you need anything from us.
I will.
You all may gain the benefits of a long rest.
Finally!
Ugh. I did not roll super well on my hit dice.
Finally.
I believe that today is the 6th of Neth. I might be wrong, but we're gonna play it like it is because I'm in charge.
Hell yeah.
You awaken, all of you, halfway through the 6th of this month. Both of the moons are half full, and today is Al-Hadad, the festival of mourning on the Jurian calendar. It is a day of grief and remembrance.
My birthday.
Alex,
I can't remember my fucking birthday.
Has my connection severed with Yekter at this point?
It has.
I think he said goodbye when he realized it was coming to an end, and that he'd be back for her.
She might have talked to you a little bit, not much more information, but probably asked you just a few questions about what the weather's like, I guess, and ask you to describe some things. But she said she wasn't lonely. She's not super inquisitive. She's just more, I think, curious and also very, very sad in kind of processing that realization that she had. So that's most of what you can determine before the connection slips away as you sleep.
I think once Barn wakes up, kind of, you know, when you're half asleep and you sort of pat around for something, goes through the bag, pulls out the letter written during her watch, and just sort of slips it into Taz's shirt and just go, buy yourself something nice. Pat, pat. It's the letter. I wrote it. You do your sending thing. Let me know.
Matthias, you normally wake up before everyone else to do stretches and kind of things. Are you doing those today as part of your watch with Kiara?
Not today.
Was Matthias doing push-ups the whole time you were talking?
Not today, I think.
Okay. It is bleary, but you can make a bit of a campfire, get some breakfast. Dorian is still pretending to sleep. I think with most of you guys can tell at this point that he's probably awake. He's just sort of lying there quietly, turned away from
I was
you
going to say
all.
that the next thing that Matthias would do would be to go try and wake him up. Do you want to do that, or do you want to do that sometime else?
How do you wake him up?
Matthias walks over to Dorian, not trying to like sneak up or stealth or anything, and then is gonna, I think, just kneel down next to him. We have breakfast if you're hungry.
Does a 23 hit your armor class?
23? Yeah.
What a bitch.
That is 6 points of piercing damage as he turns over quicker than you were expecting. You do not know where he got it, but he sticks a dagger. Just like, it doesn't really get in you. You like sort of like, you are anticipating something, but just scrapes along your armor, but causes like a bit of a dent or a bruise. Part of that, those hit points are not actually damage, but more like the shock of this, making you less aware for the rest of the day.
Oh my. Okay, so he turns around and sticks a dagger into my armor.
He is sort of on his side. You can see now as he turns, like backhands the dagger, aiming to stick it into your gut, and you move out of the way. He doesn't get any kind of lethal wound on you. It just slides away and then starts to scrabble away from you.
Well, I mean, if he like goes to put a fucking dagger in me, I'm gonna grab his wrist and flip him over and try and pin him. Obviously.
Give me an athletics check.
Jesus.
Watching Kiara's hands glow, but she doesn't do anything.
Athletics. That was good. Oh Jesus. 24.
Easily. He's once again like lithe, thin. You grab the wrist, you flip him over. The dagger just sort of like clatters against a rock. And he
What the fuck? I'm gonna try and grab the other wrist and like pin him fully.
With the 24, you got that.
What is wrong with you? It's fine. It's fine. We're not going to hurt you. It's okay. Do you want breakfast or not?
You gotta be careful. I could hurt you.
Yes, you put a nice ding in my armor. Don't know where you got the dagger from.
He bites his lip. No fucking way. Sunflower. What? What the fuck?
Can I let you up? Or
Yeah,
you
I
want to
want
try and stab me
breakfast.
again?
Get off of me! Could ask nicely.
You tried to stab me.
Yeah. What's for breakfast?
We're all awake, right?
Yeah.
I hate this motherfucker. Okay. I don't say anything.
I mean, rations, unless someone wants me to go get something fresh.
No need.
I haven't had more of a meal than bug milk in years. I would prefer something a little nicer than rations.
Barton looks to Matthias, just like, I can go do some hunting. Anything in particular? So says to, do we know his name? What's your name?
I mean, pheasant would be nice.
Oh, and who's giving me that order?
I'm not ordering anyone around. Do you get off of him, Matthias?
Oh yeah, he got off and was like, and let him up. At that point, I was imagining he was already up off the ground.
He sort of sits up, no, he's saying this all from the ground, sits up and then stretches and stands up. You all see now in the light this 5'7" man, golden eyes, dark skin. Dorian Bartow.
Hi, I'm Barden. I'll be getting you your dinner this evening.
Song, you know the Bartow name.
Ooh.
Cousins of the Fallow family.
Okay. How high are they?
You wouldn't know that exactly. You just it's a noble family.
She does a little short, an appropriate little bow that she would have learned at school.
Wow. Fucking hell. Well, hello.
Rest of you say hello. I'm gonna head out and see if I can get something. See you in a bit. Wait, is it getting dark?
Oh, it's 2 p.m.
So, Bob's gonna head out and see if he can get some woods.
Dorian, these are my companions who I'm traveling with. He leaves it to you all to... He gestures towards you all, but is going to leave introductions to you.
Yeah. Does everyone else make their introductions?
Taz has a second where he's just like exactly how I am, just like, oh my god, what just happened situation, and he's like, Tazriel.
The glow has dissipated from Kiara's hand. But she will say, I'm Kiara.
All right.
And what is your connection to our companion, Matthias?
So it is him.
We knew each other once.
Obviously.
Obviously. And you? You can call me Esther. Scarlet Esther. All right.
I'm going to pick up that dagger off the ground and put it in my belt.
Oh, I think that's mine, says Yosef.
I'll hold on to it for now.
Okay. I didn't get your name.
Is he talking to me? What makes you think you've earned it?
All right, suit yourself. He is just like looking between all of you, but he keeps snapping his gaze back to Matthias like he cannot believe it. There's no way. You're all bleached and sad and huge.
Knock him back out.
It's been some time.
Apparently. How old are you?
I'm 31.
Fuck.
How old are
It's
you?
not so bad. I don't know. I don't know how long I was down there.
Yes, I need to ask you a little bit about how exactly you got down there.
You don't get to ask me anything.
Well, considering the fact that I broke you out, I think that I do.
You think that makes up for anything, you fucking bastard?
Wish someone
Makes up
some
for
magic.
what?
You ruined my life! You left me!
I didn't leave you. When I came to, you were gone.
You left me!
No, I didn't.
That's what they all said!
I don't know who you were talking to,
Where
but
were
clearly you
you?
weren't talking to the
You
right
never
people.
came back! Wasn't talking to the right people!
If you were speaking,
You know
why
who
would your
I talk
parents...
to? Why would my parents? You know why.
I don't know who told you what, but I did not leave by choice. Dorian. And when I woke up, you were gone.
$31.
Yes, it's been 13 years. Can we talk about this somewhere else?
You don't want all of them to know?
Stop.
You care about people and you make them promises?
You made the same promises to me.
And I fulfilled them.
I don't think that we're gonna get anywhere with this. We can talk about it later. Why don't you eat something?
I don't take orders from you.
Fine.
Fine. Can someone give me something to hunt with, or
No, I'm not
I'll go
quite
help.
interested in letting you part from our ranks.
Also, Barden's hunting. You'll be fine. Relax.
so I'm gonna get babysat?
Yes. Well,
Would you rather run wild in the woods?
If I say yes, you're just gonna keep looking at me like that. Fucking. All right, fine. Who's that guy? I'm Yosef. All right. He sits down. He starts just pouting.
God, what a bitch.
Oh my god, that kind of noble. Ugh, the worst in Taz's mind.
Fine, I'm sure he was
Yara's just
good.
laughing on the inside.
Away seems like particularly itched in a bad way by this person.
He sucks. Can I?
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was gonna say it's a combination of their own views of nobility. Like, we've only seen them interact with the Raj nobility here, but like they don't like nobility anywhere from anyone. And also the flavor of this conversation seems a little prophetic. But they keep a very close eye on Dorian.
Gordon, will you give me a survival check? You can use your athletics for this if you would like. So you can use your strength for a survival check here.
So just strength roll.
Strength, and then if you're proficient in survival, you can add your proficiency bonus.
I am not, which is rude.
Okay, and you can use just your strength.
Oh, it's an 11. Boo.
Okay. You find kind of like a gopher equivalent. In like some rocks, and you can catch it, trap it, grab it.
Yeah, she does it. She does take a little bit longer just to stretch and just stretch out everything out of sight of everybody for once. and brings back a fucking gopher. Just
Yeah, not
sorry.
quite probably would call it like a mountain rat or something. You can make bacon.
Rat adjacent.
But she does just kind of place it in front of Dory and goes like, sorry, kitchen was all out of pheasant.
Am I supposed to chew on this?
I mean, if you want to. Wouldn't recommend it.
I'm gonna grab it and skin it.
I could just light it on fire.
Not with the first
Wow, you can
alarm.
do that?
Yes, some of us are born with more than just strong, entitled opinions. Some of us are useful too.
You certainly you look useful.
You'll never know, hopefully.
Oh, I don't think anyone here likes me.
Could it be because you're acting like a petulant child?
Petulant child. Or
Can
could
we-
it be because he's told stories?
I haven't told any stories.
We
Matthias has
didn't
been
know
like
who you were.
violently pulling the skin off of the rodent, and just like as soon as Dorian said that, it just says, "I haven't told any fucking stories. Could you please
I think Kiara's gonna
just
walk
try
up,
to be nice?"
sit right in front of Dorian and be like, if you know Matthias well, you know he doesn't like to gossip, but I do.
I thought I knew him well.
Oh boy.
You
Something
wanna
happened while I was
gossip?
out.
Yes, you missed the temper tantrum.
Yes.
Ooh.
Temper tantrum? I have every fucking right.
Raise your voice some more, please. Just prove what I just said about a temper
Stop,
tantrum.
everybody, please, just stop, stop it. You, please, just keep your mouth shut. As for everyone else, I will handle this. Let's eat something, get our shit together, and get on the road.
Matthias,
Yes.
could I speak to you?
Yes. Put the rat on a stick over the fire.
Kiara will get up, but she will say, if you do not know what's going on, at least speak respectfully to the people who got you out. And then she'll walk away.
He like kind of reaches out for a second as you step away. All right, sincerely, thank you. I don't mean I haven't seen the sun in years, so thank you for that. I don't want to go back there. Just
Okay, good. Now let's eat.
he will eat a flank of that rodent ravenously. All pretense aside, is starving.
Fair enough.
The rest of you can pack up.
I think
I think I walk,
suggested
right?
horses
I walk us
Yeah,
a little
as-
bit away from the camp.
as you
yeah.
two talk.
I am not completely certain as to the details of your connection to this person, but I don't think I would be incorrect in guessing it was somewhat of a close relationship. We spent a large amount of time interrogating the first person we rescued from that place to determine their innocence. I am not comfortable with traveling further, for we have given this person connection notwithstanding that same treatment.
I plan on finding out. If you'd rather interrogate him, that's fine with me. I don't care.
Does not matter to me which mouth says the words. I simply do not want to get boots on the ground before we do.
I was just trying to turn people's minds towards doing something helpful as opposed to bickering.
I know.
We can do it before we leave. And I'll do it myself.
Is that wise? I do not say that to underestimate you.
I don't take it that way. I don't know if it's wise or not. And if it's not, then just say something. I don't care.
I was going to say that said, I do not know if there is another who is wiser. Considering the last interaction. Let's go back.
I have some.
Do you want me to
wet.
help with any of that? Like, I can, like, carry stuff.
Is that Dorian?
I can,
Useless.
yeah, I can fold a bedroll.
Oh, mm.
I'm.
Oh yes, please.
That's when you two are talking. He's saying this to.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. No, Kara's
My
definitely like, oh
mistake.
yes, oh yes.
If you want to.
We would love for you to not be weighted on hand and foot by my friends.
Yara.
So, did you do any training? I mean,
Me?
if you know Matthias, you might have gone to Porrent or one of the other schools. Just curious.
Yeah, I know. I know, Maddie.
So you didn't?
I can use a weapon. I am proficient.
Wasn't saying you weren't. Just curious. I just know that your family is, they often send their children.
You know my family.
Well, know of.
I don't. Who is your family?
Bunch of pricks.
Sounds right.
I would have guessed.
Connected to the Fallows, so
Wow.
easy enough if you read.
He seems to be having quite a good time.
I mean, consider when you looked up for 13 years.
Listen, I feel like this is exactly what happens when you get a bunch of rich kids who've been like oppressed forever in the same room, and they're just like, "Fucking hell, we're gonna bash heads. I don't take your shit. Let's go."
So, Kiara, Barden, Tazriel, Aster,
Scarlet Aster.
Yeah, it's a
Scarlet
toilet.
Aster, Scarlet Aster,
Mm.
You have to use the whole thing.
Scarlet Aster. I've been put away for a long time.
Why was that?
I'm not gonna say anything yet. I don't want to go back.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So no protestations of innocence. I love this for us.
I don't suspect that you broke me out because you thought I was innocent.
I mean, I didn't break you out.
Matthias.
No.
did.
No.
Oh, the heroic knight single-handedly rescuing his long-lost lover from the depths of the
Hey.
earth.
Oh, add to that carrying you out physically this whole time while you were just a lump of bones.
He carried me.
Hmm.
So romantic.
Really was.
Wow.
Um,
Am I allowed to stretch? Walk
Yes.
around? Smell a plant? It's been a while.
stay within eyesight. As in, if I can't see you and I like my eyes flash, my like psionic colors, I can find you.
Wow. You are quite a group. And he goes over and he actually is just like stretching and cracking his bones kind of thing. Goes over to like a little like sad shrub with a few like, Skyhome is not a very verdant region, and just sticks his face in it and sniffs.
Oi,
Oh my god.
rich boy. Come here.
Why do you call me rich? I don't have a penny to my name. Look at me.
Well, I don't either. I still am what I am, aren't I? But Kiara's gonna pull out some of those flowers that she bought from the flower market and has been like weaving and braiding.
The whole mask drops for a second. He looks very young. He's about your age, I think. He's a little older than you, Kiara. Probably 23, 24. Oh. He walks over kind of hesitantly and just like leans down and... That is really nice.
You want it?
Do you want me to say please? Because I will.
No, save your pleases for Matthias. And she'll put one of the flower crowns she's braided on his head.
Nice. Adjusted on his curls. Matthias and Oish, you come back to see a flower-crowned Dorian.
I walk up to the two of them and say, whatever he did to get put in there, he's not claiming he was innocent of it. We don't know what it is, though.
One thing at a time. Are we packed? Is everything ready?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I am ready.
All right then. Dorian. Before we leave, we need to talk.
Yes, we do.
I need to know about why you were in there.
You want me to tell everyone? Or you want to weigh my sins against your own privately?
Matthias looks backward towards Oish and Kiara.
Yeah,
and...
I think Oish actually cuts in at that and says, "Our friend over here," gesturing to Yosef, "managed to get through this slew of questioning without personally insulting a member of our company. If you could do the same."
I can do my best.
You better.
Okay. I get to ask questions back.
You may ask questions of me and I will answer them.
Good.
But, before we begin, he's gonna lead them over to probably just where they've, thrown sand over the fire and, where they've banked the fire, and after, like, finding a place, I'm going to cast something to ensure that everyone is speaking the truth. I would very much appreciate it if you would allow this to happen. If you don't, I will know.
You're gonna cast something? Upgrades.
Well, it has been over a decade. I've changed a little bit. I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth.
How big an AoE is that?
The AoE is a 15-foot radius sphere, and in good faith, I will cast it between both myself and Dorian. But like, if you're asked a question and you're in the radius, you don't have to answer it. Like, it's fine. But you can also save.
Who is choosing to fail deliberately? Okay.
I will.
Fun.
Oish does.
Oh.
And it's because the minute you cast the spell, their face drains of color. They have to turn away really quickly, and they get violently ill. Like, a snap.
Oh my god. What's wrong?
Darren pops out.
And you can tell, Matthias, that they have failed this. And when you ask them what's wrong, they say, I don't know.
Do you need something?
Can I help?
Just continue.
I'm here if you need me, says Darren in your head.
All right.
What is your save DC, Matthias?
It's a 14.
He fails.
What is it?
14.
Is it
Wisdom save?
Charisma. Sorry, charisma.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, he still fails.
They just shakily sit down on the log. They don't leave the zone, but it looks like it's fucking them up.
Do we have to roll?
Yes, you can roll a charisma saving throw. If you choose to fail, you don't roll, you just fail.
Oh, that's a 12. Fuck.
Oh wait,
And
no. I rolled a 10 on the save, but not.
Oh, nice.
Wow, Jesus. Where are these rolls when I'm trying to cast spells on enemies, guys? What the fuck?
I also rolled a 2, so I would have failed either way.
Nice. So
Fucking Christ.
this spell takes hold on everyone. A coldness on your tongue, a slight pressure.
How old are you?
I think I'm 25.
So you've been in there for 4 years? 5?
Probably 5. I lost track of time.
For what crime did they imprison you?
The crime they imprisoned me for and the crime I committed are different.
I know what I said. Just answer the question.
The crime I was imprisoned for was murder.
And what was the crime that you committed?
I lost control.
And you killed someone?
I get to ask a question first. Did you ever try and find me again?
Yes.
Multiple people. I'm not sure how many.
How did this happen?
You know the spell is in effect. And he wants to say something, he's stopped a few times, like he can't get the words out. There are a lot of ways that it happened. And a lot of reasons.
Innocent people.
That term is relative. He seems to believe that. It's true to him.
I know that it's relative. I understand that it's relative.
I killed people who tried to kill me. I killed people who I suspected would try and kill me first before they could. And I killed people I didn't mean to. Have you?
Yes.
Looks around the group of you.
Yeah.
Who?
I've killed people who I thought were going to kill me. And I've killed people whose names I don't even know. Or faces.
Orin looks around to the group. All of you. Yosef failed as well, but he's kind of sitting away from all of this, looking towards the horse. He's good with animals, so. And Dorian says out to all of you, why? Why did you rescue me? Why were you down there?
We were honoring someone else's word to rescue him. But to use this. I have a question. Is whatever you said you lost control, could you lose control like that again?
Absolutely. I want to hurt you very badly, Matthias.
What kind of control?
Got angry. Very angry. I get very angry sometimes.
And
What
something happens when you get angry?
Something happens when a lot of people get angry.
Something that nobles don't like to see. Not in their children.
No.
What happens when you get angry?
I get to ask another question. What are you going to do with me?
Depends on how you answer other questions. Me, but
Might have to answer truthfully, but I do not have to answer.
Likewise.
I'll be honest, if you
They
don't
said-
answer,
You can try and hold me prisoner.
I'm not planning on it. You'd be too
And
much
Dad-
work.
and Taz is actually laughing at that.
It would be a lot of work.
You're very pretty, but you know, it's only
You
so.
think I'm pretty? She thinks that. I killed a heart sire.
Do we know what that is?
Yeah.
Set.
Son, daughter, or child of the Heartsborn family.
Okay.
Heartsworms are ducks, so
How?
they sent Scalpuli after me. I killed them too.
How did they even know to look for you? Why were they looking for you?
I was looking for you.
You weren't hiding.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what you mean by hiding. My family blamed me for a lot of things. I got away from them. I was careful.
Until you started killing people.
I was careful, but not careful enough. I found someone who told me they could take me to you, that they knew you.
Who?
In Aethrai. Some knight who had known you.
Do you have a name?
No.
You trusted a nameless knight who told you that they could bring you to me?
He could take me to you.
Can you describe him? Any description?
He's dead. What does it matter?
Is that you?
Yes.
Where did he take you?
He was fleecing me. I was desperate.
And you found out.
Yes. I crossed the border with him, secretly. He said you were stationed in Buffalon. Tried to rob me. I put an end to that. Guards came after me. I escaped. Fled to the Bonewood. Came across a group of people. They tried to stop me. I put an end to that. They sent assassins after me. I put an end to that.
By the time you got to Buffalon, I was likely already in the wastes. They sent me to the Order. That's where I was. I tried to find information from where I could. Nothing.
I know there is magic here. I know you are being truthful, but I don't believe you. You are not who I knew. You don't look like him. You give orders. The man I knew had a leash around his neck and was learning to tug on it. Feels like you just want to put one around mine.
There are so many countries where the law will not follow you. Why did you not go to them?
It was not my purpose to run.
Perhaps it should have been.
I don't even know your name. Your opinion doesn't matter to me. His opinion matters to me. What help can you offer me? I thank you for my freedom.
You're right. I'm not the same man that you knew. And for all the understanding that I have for your situation. I can't defend you.
I don't want you to defend me. I just want to hurt you. And these people have not given me a chance to do that yet. Because I do sense they would protect you.
You got good senses, at least.
Carola's just nodding in the back.
I have a question for you.
All right.
This thing that you can do that nobles don't like in their kids. Something you're born with, or something that touched you? And
I didn't say there was a thing I could do. Unless you mean killing people.
How are you killing people?
I hurt them until they bleed.
I don't think we need to go into details.
Scapulae and assassins. You didn't get trained as a knight. Who trained you?
My father.
What's his weapon of choice?
I don't know.
Okay, what did he train you with?
Violence.
What did he say?
Yeah,
Violence.
Dorian,
Yes.
are you wild touched?
Plenty of people have called me a monster.
So long as my party does not physically force me to bring you back, I have no intention of returning to you in that place. I would much rather find a place where you can be safe.
You want me to be safe.
Yes, I want you to be safe. I want you
What
to
else do you
recover.
want of me? What else do you want from me?
To get better, to recover from
You still
whatever is
care for
going
me?
on. I wouldn't have broken you out. If that was not the case.
I want you to know I'm telling the truth when I say this. It took me a long time to hate you. That is not the only way I feel about you, Sunflower.
And I'll have you know that despite my companions' opinions. If you want to hurt me, then do it.
He looks around the group.
They're not gonna touch you. But I will. And he's gonna stand up. You wanna fight me?
Yes.
Fine.
I think we should break there.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you serious?
Right to the death.
What did you
Right
do
to
in your
the
past,
death.
Matthias, when somebody told that you they were wild touch? What did you do, baby boy?
All right.
Okay.
Thank you for watching.
So much.
We love you so much. Announcements and things. Tragedy of Theologian is every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find us over on Twitter at Total Party Kiss, YouTube at Total Party Kiss as well, and same thing with Instagram. Go hit follow for more announcements and to see more cool content. We put our YouTube videos up with our VODs. Thank you, Pooja, for that. Thank you to One More Multiverse for our maps, although we didn't use any this time, and to Epidemic Sound for our incredible sound. And Soundtail for our incredible sound. I mixed those up. Thank you to Soundtail. And yeah, anything else? Nope. We're processing. Okay. Thank you. See you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.